Hello. Hey Tanna, what's up? What is up? Time to continue. More focused playthrough. Next is gonna be Sanctuary Fortress. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make a tweet quickly. Finishing lore-focused playthrough today. Yep. So Sanctuary Fortress next. There are a lot of panels that will have some content to read. There is one, in fact, that I want to read. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Let me just go back. Actually, I can't. I don't have power bombs. Wait. Or wait, can I? Doesn't let me. Let's go check out that one scan. No, I can't. Never mind. Once I get power bombs, then I will go check out that. It says heavy armor, I think, about these ones. These are different. Yeah, okay. There is a scan here that is a lore one. Talking about Sky Temple, we learned that there. We learned that the ruler of the Ing dwelt in a place stopped as Sky Temple by our forces. This place held the planetary energy of Dark Ether as well. It was heavily guarded and entry was barred by a great gate requiring 10 keys to unlock. These keys were hidden throughout Dark Ether by the Ing. A mission was planned, one that would find the hidden keys and recover our missing energy from the Sky Temple. Okay, just a moment. Okay, talking about Sky Temple there. How did you die? Oh, Mechanoid. Machine is here. Killed this. Yep.
Recording to logbook.
Hello, Fulcorn. What's up? Just in time to see me enter Sanctuary Fortress. This is nice. Yeah, it is.
Recording to logbook.
Octopede. The Octopedes were created to deliver data to Luminot citizens. They now follow their routes in the service of other rogue mechanoids. Designed to self-destruct if attacked, and it will explode with enough force to cause damage. Okay. Yeah, these are like deal a lot of damage. Just I took like so much damage there. Actually crazy. I think they deal like even over one heart of one E-tank of damage. Respite. Let's see. Though small is a tough opponent, its weapon system is potent, capable of firing bursts of or beams at targets. A barrier shield blocks incoming attacks. It can also shift into an energy state to evade enemies. While in this state, it can't transmit a powerful virus into mechanoids and armor systems. The virus can cripple your system for a time, leaving you vulnerable. Okay. Anything new here? No, none of these are new. Nothing here. Does it tell me about the order here? Amber, Cobalt, Crimson and Emerald. Okay, it does tell you about it too. Huh? Wait. This one. And this one. Okay, there we go. Haven't got a new lore scan for a while. Hopefully I can find something soon. Learn more about this place. The environment already tells enough, I would say. Okay, there we go. Can't go through that. Fine. Normally you would have to go just underneath, but you can just speed up this part by doing it like that. Oops. What do you tell about these? Wreckage is blocked. is blocking access to a control system. Objects are composed of densium. They have been destabilized by heavy radiation. So talking about using the power bomb there.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, it's using the same description there. There you go. Inky discovered they could possess and control artificially intelligent machines as living beings. They soon turned the loyal Quattrons against the Illuminati, finding the Tenacious machines to be quite useful addition to the Horde. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work for scans. Praise the Light Ether. Hear the words of Olear, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did, for a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to Dark Ether with their Ing masters. Expect them where you are. Sorry. Expect them when you are in a hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the hive has never fallen. Yeah, same text like in previous ones too. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. Good luck, let the light of Ether show you the way. Praise the Light Ether.
Recording to logbook.
While our forces on Dark Ether fought desperate battles against superior numbers, our best minds completed their work. The energy transfer model, a device designed to recover our lost planetary energy, was ready at last. A force of our greatest warriors was assembled, each equipped with the best armor and weaponry available. We sent this brave cadre of fighters to invade the Sky Temple and seize the missing energy lying within. Okay. So they try to like get that energy back. Alright, Spider Guardian time. At least I'm on this version, so it shouldn't be too bad. They're too far. Can hit them. Your favorite Metroid Prime. Yeah, it's a good game. Also, I fell down because you can't jump. Like, you can't get any height after using boost ball and jump. After jumping after using the boost ball. This is the only time you can scan this boss. The Starkling Pillbug has absorbed the power of the Spider Ball. It can travel over magnetically charged surfaces at will. The creature seems to have a connection to the local energy system. Aggravating it may cause disruption to the system. Okay. Spider Guardian. Yeah, it's tough, but I'm on Wii version, so Spring Ball is just awesome for this fight. Not a big deal, I would say. Yeah, it's a god tier. It makes this fight so much better. Oh, really? No, really. Deals 30 damage per hit. It really hurts. Right. How much health I have? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Meanwhile, you're doing this well, doing the Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, you are doing this. The Wi-Fi is getting shut down all over the fortress through. Done. Yep, rip the 5-5 now. I have to bring it back online somehow. Oh, lore scan.
Recording to logbook.
Does your testament say? Let this be the final testament of warrior CRCSH. I have no more shells for my weapons. For the enemy I have naught but the blade and whist. Let them come. They wait in a works, hissing and slithering like beasts. Let them. When my war cry comes, there will be a dread. Final reckoning. Come forth, hated enemy. Let there be an end. Okay. It's final moments. We have a lore scan waiting here too.
Recording to logbook.
None of the warriors sent to the Sky Temple returned. Our forces searched Dark Ether for them, in vain. Of the energy transfer model, there was no sign. Though saddened, we set out to prepare another mission, to build another model, to try once more to save our dying world. Okay, we need to find more of that if there's just like a one more to explain about how they tried to fight that fight. And go to the Sky Temple. There is a one more, I know where it is, but I can't get to it right now. We'll have to come back to it with the power bomb. Okay, I'm gonna go safe. In case something bad happens. Yo, just wanted to say I'm currently in Gamescom and in a line for Prime 4 tryout. Oh, nice there, Angelord. Hope it's gonna be amazing. That's why I wanted to go to Gamescom, but dude, no time. I just can't. I'm working like a normal person. I don't have time for that. I really wanted to go to Gamescom and play Prime 4. You can play like 30 minutes here. It's more than enough still. I will be happy to play like 10 minutes, you know. Torvus Bog time again. We have to go to get power bombs. That's why I'm heading this way. Luckily it won't take a while. It will take too long. Hope you enjoyed it there. Good luck with it. If that's what you want and need. I just need to know the release date, god damn it. We know release date for Hollow Knight, but the one that I want the most is Metroid Prime 4. This is the kind of stuff that I wish I could be able to do. Travel to events and play those games that I've been waiting for years much earlier. But I can't. Just can't, man. Stuff like that is just never gonna happen to me. Once again, I'm like getting that point that I wish I was a full-time streamer and content creator. And I say it never happens because that's just how I feel like about it. It's in Germany too, like it was close to me. Relatively close. And Silk Song was there as well. It's just getting the power bombs, so like there's not a whole lot of things I can do to continue exploring the lore. I've done most of the, if not all of the important stuff here in Torvus Bog, and I'm here just for power bombs. Alright, Power Guardian time. Did it absorb power bomb from me, or how does it have power bombs? Actually curious about it. I'm gonna read that scan. This Darkling Spore has absorbed the ability to generate power bombs. It can fire these dangerous weapons instead of the venomous needles it normally shoots. The energies of the power bomb weapon have made it all but well invulnerable. Tremendous kinetic damage will override the protective field, however. Okay. So it did absorb that from me. Hey, stop. No. Nice. Time to head back to Sanctuary Fortress. There is a lore scan I can get. I'll get it immediately when I get back. You want lore? We'll get to it soon. Don't worry. Just give me a minute. Just gotta get back to Sanctuary Fortress. Which one? This one? Okay, they're getting possessed by Ying. That doesn't work on this version. Alright, they're getting lore in a couple rooms. Oops. There's a room in a Sanctuary Fortress that has a scan about something. Okay, here it is. Just double checking. This room didn't have a scan, I think. No. Okay. Here it is. It's above. Oh, it's here. Our battered forces gathered in a sanctuary fortress to prepare for the inevitable siege right there. They didn't wait long. Wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of wave after wave of Ing assaulted the greatest of our fortresses, with one goal in mind: to seize the energy there. The Ing turned the machines of Sanctuary against our warriors, and soon all was lost. The energy of Sanctuary was taken by the Ing. Only one energy controller remained on Ether. Okay. Yep, that's what happened. Caretaker Throne was designed to protect and maintain an experimental energy chamber. It uses electrically charged limbs to perform its duties. The throne requires sensor updates to fight. A vulnerable detection unit will extend periodically to search for targets. Destroying this unit will weaken its combat ability. Okay, I see. So there you go, you got some lore. Designed to fight alongside the Illuminati, the Ing Smasher now seeks to destroy them. In close combat, it smashes its energized fists into the earth to send out powerful shockwaves. The pulverizes any immobile prey. It will fire salvos of missiles at long-distance carry. It uses an energy shield in battle that can be used to protect us against a variety of beam weapons. The shield can only be overloaded by opposite polarity beams, however, damaging the Ing Smasher in the process. Okay. There you go. Now we're done with this. Next up is gonna be Dark Samus fight again. I wonder what she's saying as Scan. She's probably like, wait, didn't I just kill you or something? You seem familiar. Have I killed you somewhere before? I need a power bomb. Okay. Power bomb drop should happen from these enemies. Even then, the next one should guarantee to drop one. There you go. Let's make a save beforehand, in case something bad happens, you know. No Lars scans here, unfortunately. Let me just grab something to drink, beer pack. Alright, I'm back. Let's go beat Dark Samus. I haven't just found like any big scans here that will tell me something, but that's okay. Most of these games lore I feel like I've already gone through, but the little things like what about Dark Samus, why is she back, stuff are gonna come up, and checking out Dark Samus. Okay. She left. Okay. She must be surprised in a scan. Why is she? How is she alive? Hey, what the hell was that? Okay, what do you say? Tactical scans have identified several new battle systems in the armor of Dark Samus. She now wields a potent variant of your charge beam. Her boost attack has been augmented, and the ability to render herself invisible is present as well. Bioscan suggested that Dark Samus can reform her body short of total atomic disruption. Extreme caution recommended. Okay. Didn't tell how she is alive. That was a fast first base. Thanks to that dark beam attack. Hey, stop moving. I don't think there's any more scans, but let's check out after he's done these ones. There we go. And the scan is there. Yeah, it's the same one, okay. He's about to be dead soon too. There you go. So she comes back because she turns into atomic disruptions or like little atomics. That's why she's back multiple times. Okay. Also explains about how it can damage enemies with that sphere now. There you go. Echo visor obtained. Next is gonna be screw attack, then we can go and beat Quadraxis. We can beat this in like an hour and a half from now on, I would say. Maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, we'll get this done today. I think the one game, Prime 3, I think Prime 3 is gonna be the most interesting lore-wise for me. I have like almost zero idea about things in that game when it comes to lore. I know very little about it. So I should learn the most in that one. Good thing is that they immediately teach you how to use Echo Visor, not just to locate at those signals, but also locate on invisible enemies. We'll make our way to Screw Attack next. There is a lore scan I should get at some point. But I think I need... no, I don't need Screw Attack for it. I can do it now, I think. In the main hall. I'm going there anyway. I'm going nearby it, in fact. I should go check it out. Where is that one lore scan there? From that one Luminat. Okay, thank god it didn't lock doors. I don't want to fight those right now. I have power bombs. What am I even thinking? I can one-shot them. So this way. Oh, freaking. There we go. There it is. Let's get to it then. Oh, not her lore scan. Yeah, good thing I came here. Torvus Falls. The Ing turned their focus on the Torvus Bog next, sending a fast force to lay siege to the temple there. Thousands upon thousands of Ing were destroyed by our warriors, yet they kept coming until there was no Luminat alive to offer resistance in Torvus. On that day, the energy of Torvus was taken to Dark Ether, and our hopes for survival grew dim. So was that the last one that they got? Either way, that's sad. So the Illuminati is here. JSR. A Cool tried to send me back to Ether that I might get reinforcements. Both Catres have been attacked, devastated. The Ing followed me. They came, wearing the skin of beasts. I gave them a good fight, yet I have failed. May I redeem my honor in a next life. Here at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last my last. Talking about the key. And here's the power bomb expansion. Let's go. Alright, let's move on. Learned some new stuff about it. So they said it was attacked later. Torvus Bog was attacked later. On top of Sanctuary Fortress, of course. No, respite. Interesting. There we go. I'm not too sure can I get to the other side of this place to get the screw attack without fighting Caretaker Throne. Probably or not, but I wouldn't be surprised you can't. Either way, let's fight the boss. Fun times incoming. This is so much better on this version too. Like you actually get to do something. No, it missed again. There you go. Just one more. Oh yeah, it is one more. It didn't. It missed. There you go. It's on the right side of that. I missed it. There you go. No, really? No, really? No. There you go. One more. Look at it. Alright, go quickly save after this. Or actually not, no, not yet. I don't think I'll crash the game in anytime soon, if at all. More lore scan. Twilight. What few remained gathered in a great temple. There, all but Yumos, the last sentinel of Ether, entered into life-preserving stasis. There they will remain, to be released once the ink were destroyed, or to sleep forever. His people safe, Yumos prepared for the last terrible assault. In the silence of the great temple, he prayed for salvation, for deliverance from the terror of the ing. Okay. That's why he stayed behind everyone else. So does this work? Does work. Just do this normally, in case that fails all of a sudden. There you go. Seriously? I didn't drop down though. No, I did. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know the name of these areas in Dark World. I'll check it in the map when I get to the vault. Okay. Let's see the names of these two rooms. Vault Attack Portal. Judgment Drop. Okay. The previous one in the Light Ether is called Grand Abuse, and this room where the screw attack resides is where you get the screw attack. This is called Vault. There you go. Okay, got them all. Now we have to head back the same way. Oh, really? Sometimes it feels like a bit too much to just go between these two areas all the time. Oh my god, changing the beam is bad. Mid-air. What is the target? Stop. There you go. Time to go activate this so we can get the best item in a game. Screw attack. Oh yes. Now we have just keys left before Quadraxis. Hello, Endymion, what's up? I'll just make sure I have enough health for this. Okay, I have to get up on that. So... Please. Dude, what? Why is it not working? Okay, this should work fine. Oh, they patched it on this version, huh? Did they? No, they didn't. Okay. I was like thinking for a second. I remember doing this on this version. Cook preparation, break time, stuff needs to soak in a marinade. Alright, I see. Hello, get coped, what's up? Can't wait to get this done, by the way, because then I can focus on other stuff. Though Hollow Knight Silksong is coming out in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be tied. I'll tie myself to the room and play it. I won't do anything else. So that was the first key. The next one is here. We go this way. We'll stay in Hive as well. Okay, so it's here. Not too far as well. Okay. Let's make a save beforehand. The best boss fight in a game incoming chat. Quatraxis. Sometimes I don't understand how is that screw attack supposed to work when it's just half of the time doesn't want to register the screw attack animation. Okay. Does it say anything about that? No, not yet. Oh yes. Quatraxis time. It's just so well designed and the music is amazing. Also the arena and the atmosphere is just fantastic. How gigantic boss fight like this has multiple phases and it's also extremely challenging. The Quatraxis unit went rogue and entered the surface of the Ing. Its primary weapon system fires destructive matter antimatter blasts. It uses a powerful missile battery for long-distance attacks. The Quadraxis is incredibly durable and well armored, but its leg and foot joints are vulnerable. Damaging these joints will eventually render it immobile. Okay, that's one. Oops, I missed that. Please don't. I think I got that. Let's hit this one next. There we go. Now it starts doing a spinning attack. What don't wanna go take that down yet. I take this one first. Nice. Dude, this fight is incredibly difficult in hyper mode, especially for the challenge that I'm doing. Oh, hello. Oh, just barely. Second phase starts. Though the main body is disabled, the tactical control unit within it is still active. It will guide the head model in battle via high sonic transmissions. Disabling this model will impair the head model's ability to fight. The head model of the Quadraxis is highly immobile and well armed. It is shielded by an impervious force field. Tactical commands are sent to the model from the crippled main body. Severed is linked to impair the head model's combat ability. Oh. Okay, now I can scan it again. Let's see. What do you say now? Head model is unable to receive tactical data. Force field offline. Unit is generating drones to defend itself while it attempts to restore tactical link to main body. Destroy sonic receptors on unit to prevent this. The last one. Final head model. Model has lost its tactical link to the main body. 2 points of structural Weaknesses have been located on its hull. Morphball bombs can cause damage to these areas. Scans indicate that the spider ball can attach to the model's outer hull. Okay. Am I fast enough? I am fast enough. Oh. Sweet. It stays stunned for quite a while. And we did it. Annihilator time. Last Guardian completed. Now it's just the Emperoring left. Technically... Oh, that's the Guardian as well, so it's not... This is the second last Guardian I just beat. Now starts the quite boring part of the game. Retrieving all of these Sky Temple keys. It shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes, but it's still boring. Okay. Let me get this cutscene done. Let's I'll take a small break, okay? I'll eat some food. I'll find you something to watch in the meanwhile. Metroid lore video. Attempting to explain all of Metroid lore in a single video. Complete Metroid timeline explained. Not too sure which one I want here. The story of Metroid Prime explained. I don't want to do that. I'll learn about the lore myself in these games. Let's see. We'll find something. Don't worry. Or it's 20 minutes long. The story of Metroid. No. 10 Metroid lore. Even hardcore fans can't answer. Ooh, this is something.
Hey guys.
Okay. There's a video called 10 Metroid lore even our hardcore fans can't answer. Now that's something we'll watch. So I'll take a break, everyone. For... I guess this video's length is good. Okay. I'll take off the batteries. I'll grab the food. In the meanwhile, while you start watching this, okay? I'll be right back soon.
Hey guys, today I'm going to present to you 10 lore information that even the most hardcore Metroid fans won't get all of them correct. But we're going to swap it up a bit. It'll be in the form of a trivia quiz format this time around. I'll give you some information and you try to answer the questions presented. Each number will only worth 1 point, even if there are multiple questions and answers, so tally your answer up and let me know at the end with how many you got right, or how many you'd like to get right. These 10 questions are going to be really hard, so I suggest to you that you might want to brush up your knowledge before you attempt this. Whenever you're ready, continue on. Number 10. Torizo purposes. Torizo first appeared in Super Metroid with the standard variation and the golden variant. Both of them appear very similar to the Chozo statues, but unlike the Chozo statues, they are hostile to Samus, who is one of the Chozo allies. Do you know why they are hostile to Samus? Here is 5 seconds for you to lock in on an answer. Time's up. So the reason why Torizo statues attack Samus while the other statues don't is because they are actually built to protect something, or as a test to those who tries to learn the Chozo secret. In Metroid Prime, there are many Chozo scripts littered across Talent 4, and one particular script titled Statuary that is only present in the North American version. It states that the Torizo are actually programmed to be hostile as they are guarding the Chozo secret with this particular message. As we have done for millennia, we Chozo work constantly on our statuary. The statues are our sentinels, blind but ever watchful. They are, and have always been, repositories for our most precious secrets and strongest powers. The crafting of each is a long and sacred process, performed only by those Chozo who have lifetimes of experience in such things. We have left these relics on planets across the solar system. Some are merely reminders, silent emblems of the Chozo that serve as icon of peace in land that know only war. Others wield subtle strength, exerting their influence in ways beyond the understanding of mortal creatures. Still, others are guardians of our secret ways, and these can be as terrible as they are beautiful. Those who respect and honor these relics will know the friendship of the Chozo. Those who deface or destroy them will know our wrath, unfettered and raw. The line that refers to the Torizo is this part. Still others are guardians of our secret ways, and these can be as terrible as they are beautiful.
Hey, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Number 9. Parasite X Intelligence. Once the space pirate have been wiped out along with the last Metroid, this brought back a primordial evil that was never seen before. Metroid Fusion introduced a new creature that wields capabilities far deadlier than what the Metroids could do, as they can consume their prey in mere seconds before taking on their prey's image and memories. But how intelligent were these creatures? Here are some choices. A. They are mindless killing machines who only know how to consume everything in their path. B. They possess the instincts of any living creatures who serve to reproduce to ensure the survival of the species. C. They are an intelligent species, but they aren't capable of deeper understanding nor emotions. D. Their knowledge is limitless and will only grow as they consume more. You got 5 seconds to decide. If you picked D, you are correct. Though at the start of Samus' adventures in Fusion, Samus would state that the X-Parasites are nothing more than mindless killing machines who take on her appearance. Do note that this is very early log in the game. The X-Parasite at this point have only possessed creatures and a piece of the suit, so they appear to be very primal in nature. But as the adventure continues, Adam states that the X-Parasites are learning to the point it knows how to make judgment, where it prioritizes the survival of the species and tried to blow up the BSL to stop Samus. In Dread, it also showed that X-Parasite was capable of using technologies, as it did when it possessed Quiet Robe, reactivating all the Emmys in Planet ZDR. And then later on, he even found the compassion to save Samus and allowing her to escape Planet ZDR before it blows up. Both Fusion and Dread showed the X-Parasites were capable of learning and acting on the new emotions that it possessed. Number 8. What is Phantoon's origin? Phantoon is a squid ghost boss that appeared in Super Metroid and Metroid Other M, but even this apparition has an origin story. I'll give you 3 answers and you gotta pick the correct one. So here goes. Number 1. He is the ghost of the wrecked ship and he has been leeching off Mother Brain's brainwave ever since then. Number 2. He is the physical manifestation of Mother Brain's thoughts. Number 3. He is an ancient primordial multidimensional being. You have 3 seconds to lock in your answer.
Last
If you
one.
picked 1, you're partially correct. If you picked 2, you're partially correct. And if you picked 3, you're also partially correct. But they all result in you being wrong. But if you select all 3, you get a point. This is a trick question because all 3 of these are all Phantoon's origin story, depending on where you got the origin story from. In case you want to know more about it, I have a video covering Phantoon's 3 origin story, which will be linked in the description, so you can go over there and check it out now. Enough of my shameless plug, and let's move on. Number 7. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption's Planets. Unlike any other games before it, Metroid Prime Corruption featured multiple planets where Samus get to travel back and forth to. Now here's a quickfire question with only 3-second timer. Here we go. What's the first planet called where the Galactic Federation is based at, and where Dark Samus first attacked the bounty hunters?
Well, what are these, like, just give me the lore stuff. I don't care about the
It
answer
is
stuff.
Norian. What about the planet where an ancient civilization that suddenly went extinct? This is also where the bounty hunter Rundus got corrupted. That one is Bryo. How about the Sky Town filled with Chozo technologies and sentient robots still maintaining the place? This is where Gore went rogue. This one is called Elysia. What about the Phazon home planet where you have the final battle with Dark Samus, ending everything Phazon related once and for all? This planet is called Fars. Oh, you think I forgot one? Think again because I've saved the hardest for the last. This is one of the many space pirates' homeworld, and the only one seen in Corruption where the last bounty hunter, Gandrada, fell under the influence of the Phazon. I'll give you 5 seconds for this one. If you said Urtragus or SN883, you are correct. You won't find these in the English version of Metroid, as they are only present in other language, but Urtragus has been hinted at with the native species that lurk on the planet called Urtragian streakbacks. If you got all of these correct, give yourself a point. Now to the next question. Number 6. The dwindling numbers of Chozos. Chozos are very rare and few. It only took 5 mainline games for
I'm gonna be honest, the lack of music just annoys me.
us to see an actual living Chozo being Ravenbeak and his army, but before then, we've only known about the Chozos because of their artifacts littered across the galaxy. But there is a reason why we haven't seen too many Chozos. Do you know why? I'll wait a
Music
few
makes
seconds for your answer.
the video more entertaining for me. If it's just voice only.
So the reason why Chozos are very rare is because of their inability to reproduce, and the ones that are still alive have now gone into hiding. The Chozos was once a technical marvel in technology, and they took great pride in it. They were believed to be the best in the universe, but how does this go back to their inability to reproduce? Well, the line is vague, but the manga does state that the Chozo paid the price for having such a successful civilization, followed by another line that is due to their great longevity in age. Old age has costed the Chozos their ability to reproduce. This very likely means that the Chozo relied on their technology too much by prolonging their own life that they managed to forget to make offsprings, and now their civilizations are just filled with old people who can't reproduce. Number 5. Ridley's real name. So for those who followed my channel probably knows I'm a huge Ridley fan, so I'm gonna have to cover Ridley as well. After the battle in Planet Zebes with Samus in Zero Mission, Ridley's body was mostly destroyed, but the space pirates decided to reconstruct Ridley with armor plating to enhance his battle prowess, and they were successful at it. But at the beginning of this log, they mentioned something very peculiar. It's either Ridley's real name or his species names, as it follows with Codename Ridley, indicating Ridley isn't his actual name. Do you know what that name is? If you said Geoform 187, you are correct. But Geoform is a very peculiar name given that it means an underwater physical structure that is either natural or man-made. but this has yet to be answered for now. Number 4. Space Research Vessel Marina. The Space Research Vessel Marina was the space station that orbited planet SR-388 and had a live Metroid specimen on board at the time when the space pirates attacked the ship. Now, what year did the space pirates attack Space Research Vessel Marina? I'll give you 3 seconds to answer that. Alright, time's up. The year was attacked in, it was year 20x5 in the cosmic calendar. Whatever that means, Metroid timeline isn't exactly the most well thought out timeline. As the aforementioned attack occurred in 20x5, so too did Metroid Zero Mission and Samus Return. And since Super Metroid occurred right after Samus Returns, it's fair to believe that Super Metroid also occurred in 20x5. All fine and dandy until Prime is factored in. Metroid Prime 1 is confirmed in Trilogy Art Book to have taken place 3 years after Zero Mission, and Prime Federation Force said that the game takes place in year 20x6, but Prime games are taking place between Zero Mission and Samus Returns, whom both are taking place in 20x5. Number 3. Chozo on Zebes. The Chozos of Zebes were once a nomadic race that traveled the galaxy, but one day, their ship crash landed onto Zebes, and ever since then, the Chozos have made Zebes their new home. But when did the wrecked ship crash landed? This one doesn't have a date, so just give me a general outline of how many years, and then you can self-judge are you close enough to be correct or not. Okay, if your answer is hundreds of centuries or similar, you're correct. This information was given to us in the Japanese version of the official Nintendo guidebook for Super Metroid. In here, it confirmed that the wrecked ship was once driven by the Chozo, and it had traveled thousands of light years before having crash landed onto Zebes, hundreds of centuries ago. This means that the Chozos were inhabitants of Zebes at least 10,000 years back. In comparison, the Chozos from Talon 4 was at Elysia about 1,500 years ago, and moved out to look for Talon 4 400 years later, which is about 1,100 years ago. Even though Zebes and Talon 4 are neighboring planets on the same solar system known as FS176, the Chozos of Zebes and the Chozos of Talon 4 are very likely unrelated, other than being fellow Chozos. And this is quite apparent in their runes, with Chozo runes in Metroid Prime hosting quite a few technology and advanced equipment, while Chozodia in Metroid Zero Mission looks more like ancient Egypt. Number 2. Screw Attack Origins. The almighty Screw Attack, which is possibly the third most powerful tool for Samus, after the Shine Spark and the Hyper Beam. The Screw Attack is a weapon that allows Samus to gain infinite height while dealing enormous damage and also making Samus invincible all at one go. So it is a pretty powerful weapon, and because of that
mostly
very
about
reason,
like
the Metroid Prime devs for Echoes had to nerf it
you trying to
only
answer
5
these
times only.
questions.
But who made this outrageously powerful weapon? Was it
Chozo,
the
I would
Chozo,
say.
the Luminoth, the Galactic Federation, possibly even the Space Pirates? Could it be someone outside of these factions? Who made the Screw Attack? Do you know? Here's 3 seconds for you to decide.
I think it's just Chozos, honestly. Like how would you get it in a Zero
If you
Mission?
said Chozo, you're wrong. But if you said Luminoth, you're also wrong. Screw Attack is of unknown origin, and it is the only upgrade in Metroid Prime Echoes to be of unknown origins. Every other upgrade in the game either came from Chozo or Luminoth origin, except Screw Attack. What this possibly means is that the Screw Attack could be a technology that is a creation of both Chozo and Luminoth joining forces together to create, or it is an alien technology from someone else. This isn't completely out of the realm of possibilities, as Luminoth lore said that when the Luminoth was still a nomadic race, they met and exchanged technology with other advanced race at the time, including the Bryonians, Yilla, and the Enkrins.
So there was no right answer at all.
And finally to the last question. Number 1. Samus had 5 fathers. Samus only has one biological father, being Rodney Aaron, who died at planet K2L when he was defending the planet from space pirates. But throughout the series, We are introduced to multiple figures that would serve as mentor or DNA donors for Samus.
God damn it,
that
this
show
game.
Brandon
No.
as father
No.
figure to her, or vice versa. Do you know all of them? I'll give you 5 seconds to think of the answers or who the other 4 are.
Ravenpeak, Adam, and whoever that first person was.
5 seconds up. Here are the 4 figures. First is Old Bird, who was the one who found Samus, the sole survivor of Planet KTL resident when it was first attacked. He took Samus in and raised her to become the warrior that she is today.
Yeah,
We
that
know
one.
that Samus must have adored Old Bird. As we can see in the Chozo Temple, there is a drawing of Samus holding Old Bird's hand. The second is Grey Voice, the other Chozo that raised Samus, and he was the DNA donor for Samus so she could adapt to the harsh conditions of planet Zebes. He was strict with Samus and appears cold at times, but in the manga, just before his demise, he showed that he truly cared for Samus until the very end, and then later on, appearing as a ghost to Samus, and Samus called him her father. Also in Zero Mission, the same drawing where she was holding Old Bird's hand also had Grey Voice in it, albeit looked very annoyed. The third is Adam Malkovich, the human father figure for Samus that appeared in Metroid Other M and brought back as an AI in Metroid Fusion.
Maybe a
He appears to
Choso
be a bit of a
blank
joke,
stare might
but
be
he's
a
willing
funny
to make
emote.
the sacrifice for the greater good, as he sacrificed
Maybe.
his brother's life to save his crew, and then he sacrificed his own life, granted it was all for nothing in my opinion, to prevent Metroids falling into the wrong hands. Then the final figure is Ravenbeak.
Mhm.
He is different. Samus doesn't have any attachment to him, nor does he have any for Samus. They are father-daughter in the most loose terms because that one time, Ravenbeak felt generous enough to donate some of his DNA to her. In the end, he still calls Samus his daughter, and so we must count him as well. That's a total of 5 fathers for Samus. And that's it for this list. How many did you get right? Let me know.
Was a okay video. Though the lack of music, that just kinda I wish there was some music. It really just makes the video more fun to watch if there's some music, even if it changes. Even if it changes every 2 minutes. Every section would have had its own music, and that would have been good. 5 fathers, yeah, she had like a 5 father figures. All right, let's continue. Oh. There a reason there was 2 to honor it, cause one group for Warrior Tribe and the one could control Metroid. Yeah. The one that was Warrior Tribe was Ravenpeak, right? I don't remember its name again. And the other one was like the Quiet Rope. That's the tribe for Chosos that control Metroid. But I just don't remember their names. They had their names. Moth King? No. Could easily just check out that some way.
Recording to logbook.
Mechanobite. The Illuminati created the Mechanobite to help patrol the corridors and shafts of the Dark Sanctuary Fortress. It uses magnetism to keep itself attached to the walls and ceilings. In combat, it will fire projectiles toward its target with a magnetic accelerator. It can only be dislodged by simultaneously explosive blasts. Explosive blasts. Mechanobites self-destruct once they are heavily damaged. Okay. It's why Samus is badass. Yeah, she is. Girl boss. Okay, what are those names? Let's see quickly. Jojo tribes. Two Jojo tribes Samus had contact with. Quiet Trope and Ravenpeak's tribes were... come on, open it already. Okay, I found it. Toha, who became peaceful scientists and scholars. So those control Metroids. And then there's the Moth King, who maintained a warrior culture. Okay. Yeah. Moth King and Toha. Those are the Jojo tribes there are. At the moment, at least. Oops. Let's go get that one Sky Temple key out of the way, so I have to do it later. Next up is gonna be heading back, and we'll go and start collecting keys. Honestly, I sorta understand why they made Metroid, given how dangerous X are. Yeah. Metroids were made to counter X parasites. Was it actually explained where X parasites came from? Even though we watched the video just now. Like their origin. I feel like Jojo's made them too, but they also made Metroids. They made both of them. We just watched a video, but I wasn't paying attention that much. If I'm being real. There's the first Sky Temple key. Oh, they found a planet, made it their home, but found the X-Parasites. They found a planet. Okay, so in a planet they just were there. Okay. First Sky Temple key done. So far, it's the only one we can do right now. Not this way. Nice. So they designed Metroid hoping it could get a ride, or at least keep the X parasite hidden, as they knew the X was a way bigger threat. Yeah. Crazy to think that this kind of lore started to be told in the Super Metroid era, as well as Metroid Fusion. So like nearly 20 years. And even then, there's still a lot of things we don't know about Metroid franchise. Like, we know about Samus's origin story, but what about the true origin? Instead of manga, that is not canon, you know? I would like to not have like a prequel of Samus Aran's adventures before she became a bounty hunter. That would be amazing. Before she got her Chozo suit, you know? When Ravenpeak betrayed one of his guard, got attacked by Exe. That is why in Dread it's basically snuck into Ravenpeak's ship. Snuck into Ravenpeak's ship? No, there were no X-Parasites there. Wait. Scan. Oh, scan! I missed this one! I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive. But when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait, something's moving down there. Hello? What happened to you? How did you die? What the? How did you die? Hello, Orange Pie, what's up? Nah, damn it. There must be an explanation how that Marine died. I don't think that was killed by Dark Samus. Someone's there. Hello? That's what it said. I don't know, man. It's all back, Yumos. The light of ether shines from all three temples once more. And yet, dark ether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the ink keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous. But I offer you this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light of ether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness. The light suit, yes. Oh yes. I wish they left that cauldron color seam on the armor. The last stronghold of the Ing remains. Seek its 9 keys to gain entry. Once you reach the Sky Temple, let nothing stay your hand. Okay. I think I'll start with this. Hello Peak, what's up? Here we are. It's Sky Temple keys time. It's so bright here now, and it's beautiful. Which one did I have to go to? Not that one, so Dark Beam Door. Dark Beam Door is the right one. Okay. I wonder when I should do Prime 3 lore focused playthrough. Before Prime 4's release, obviously, but gotta find the timing for it, right time for it. No, you freaking. Are you? I need another power bomb. Nah, I think 3 is fine. There is that one scan that I want to do before I... Well, I can go and get it afterwards, but there is still one scan that I have to get in... I'm not going this way. Get in Temple Grounds. Did I got 2 of them? I did. Nice. Next is Aegon Wastes. It's like doing a speedrun route, but without bomb space jump tricks. I don't need more missiles, just go with this. Oh, I didn't get that jump. Dude, where's the jump? Hello? Why is it not giving me a screw attack? That was something. I knew that will happen if I just stay there, but I had to try. Fun fact, by the way. This upcoming key is impossible to get if you haven't beaten Powerbomb Guardian. Maybe you can get it without beating Powerbomb Guardian, but as far as I'm aware, beating Powerbomb Guardian will spawn this Sky Temple key. And why is that? I have zero clue. Something is tied to the game's flag based on this. I think that's probably my best explanation I can give you. It's kinda strange. Now we get to learn about this one scan soon by going to this dead corpse.
Recording to logbook.
I can go no further. Here in this reactor I go to join my fallen mate, JSDL, in final rest, though I die with honor. A shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find my burden that the way to the Sky Temple will be opened at last. Last key chilling here. Let's get it. Well, actually not last key, but the last key of, well, second key of this place, I don't know. Anything here, please? Just scan. No. Nothing. Probably nothing. I have a power bomb, dude. Now I have one. Got 3 power bombs, let's go. Now I don't have to use them until the final boss fight. Is there like anything special here? I don't think so. No, there isn't. Doesn't tell anything about that. Why is that burning? Damaging Samus. Interesting. Dude, screw attack? Hi. What? That bonk was crazy. I didn't expect I will just hit the side of that and not land on the ground. I'll head to the... Yeah, I'll go this way. Back to the... temple grounds. I don't think there's any more, like, important lore scans to get. I could check a list, but I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to, like, other side of the planet just for one scan. When I can read it from the internet. But overall, what I've understood about this game's lore. So we come to Ether Planet because someone's got a signal to come to help here, and she also finds out that the... well, first of all, Galactic Federation ship crash landed here. And she finds out the whole crew is dead. And eventually she finds out she should help out the Luminot species here because of the Ing. And all of the parts of the planet have changed because of Ing taking out the planet's energy. So Aegon used to be like flourishing with flowers and so on. Now it's a wasteland. Thorbus was like a beautiful sea type of area. Now it's a swamp. And Sanctuary is what it is, right? Has been. Nothing changed there. But Ing took it, make it as a Ing hive, their base. And all the bosses are some just mutated versions of something in normal light ether. I should have not used that, but okay. So I wanna find out what is this scan saying here. Does this work now? No. Please get up there. Okay. What are you saying? It is inside me. I feel it spreading, clawing at my will, tearing at my thoughts. It moves me against my will to this cavern. Here it will end. I do not wish this. Do not want my body to become a weapon for the Ing within me. It hates. It demands obedience. Obedience. I will fight to the end. I shall self-terminate before I will be a paw of a filthy Ing. Okay. That's why it got to this room. And an interesting lore thing here was learning about these people, these troopers. And one of them went for an adventure because of Samus Aran. She literally talks about that in her scan. Like she just doesn't want to sit down and do nothing. She wants to go and try to make a change, like Samus will do. That's how she just unfortunately dies then. It was that scan that I went past earlier. Not the one in a room that was blocking a passage. It was that scan is inside a gate. Nice. So are these... they are not... They are like different kind of Metroids. Dark Talon Metroid. The Ingha are fascinated by Metroids and their connection to Vaison. It is not a shared fascination, as Metroids will attack Ing on sight, recognizing their strength. Ing Darklings have possessed a number of Metroids, turning them into a powerful soldiers of the Horde. Okay, so they are not Metroids. Die, goddammit. Seriously? There we go. So in this room, in the Light Ether, there is this corpse here on the Light Ether, and that's the person who went outside and tried to do a change, like Samus Aran will do. Okay, Ingstorm. Yeah, these are the things that probably killed it. Wait, I can scan these. What are these?
Recording to logbook.
Ingstorm. Okay. The Ingstorm is a collective swarm of tiny Ing. When bonded together, they can emit destructive energy that over time can break down the most durable of alloys. Doesn't affect on me right now. I need to scan in catch and see what it says about it. Like, how did these keys ended up in these rooms? And how did Luminot get back to Dark Light Ether? Like, did they die in Dark Ether? Then their bodies got transported into Light Ether.
Recording to logbook.
Ingloves occasionally enter a strange torpor, brought on by constant exposure to the atmosphere of dark ether. While in this dream state, the creature doesn't feed or expel its deadly vapor. Unfortunately, its destructive, indestructible shell protects it from predators. Okay. Okay, there's Vaison.
Recording to logbook.
Origin point of Vaison unknown. First detection of element on planet Talon 4, used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Vaison without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation. Mutation, something like that, yeah. Die. I see. Anything else here? No, nothing important. This dude died to something unknown to me still. I'm not too sure what though. And all of these died to Ings. And she also died here. One of the troopers also mentions how she's dumb to go leave this place or something. That she shouldn't follow. She shouldn't try to be like Samus Aran. One person was saying like, I never run out of ammo. It was kind of funny. We've got 2 keys left. Not much to do. Seriously? Okay, there we go.
Recording to
Inglove. A different one, huh? The Inglove secret is an incredibly terrible shell over itself shortly after birth. From that moment on, it remains rooted in place. The creature feeds on the flotsam floating in the atmosphere of dark ether and produces waste in a form of a toxic dark vapor. Okay, anything else here? This is probably tied to that toxic. Target has numerous breaches in its armor. Exposure to a toxic organic pathogen led to his demise. Yeah, so all of these Luminat that have died here in Dark Ether have been trying to fight against the Ing. And also looking for item keys, I assume. But how did their bodies got transported to... That's still something I don't know. Let me just scan this one. Okay, what are you? I know you're an Ingach, but still. The flying catch was bred and trained to be a living storage unit. It employs a limited stealth field that renders it unseen to most enemies. The fact that the creature must be killed to obtain the object it stores is a little consequence. Is of little consequence to the Ing. Okay. Please. There we go. We're heading back. No! Bonked. Nothing important. I'll make it to the ship, then I'll refill my ammo and health as well. Also, I'll save there. We're at the end game, boys and girls. We're about to be done soon. Now the ship should be fully recovered. So we have a new scan here. Damaged vessel under repairs. Auto repair function initiated. Repairs in progress. Completion level at 86% and rising. Yeah, so it's not now. Now the scannable now the now it's a scannable in a way that you can't get the percent from it anymore. Once you enter the planet, you have to immediately scan it if you want to get percent from it. So it counts the parts. 100% completion. Just a little bit of a wink wink if you wanna do 100% scan rate for this game. But at least scan that. Can you please go through that? Thank you. Ay, 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 ay. What? There you go. What is that called? This is a collection of mutated ingworms. Bioworms have been bred for massive size. It appears the ing use these creatures to block access to areas. Okay, that's why you can't access certain parts of a dark ether.
Recording to logbook.
Corrupted sentry eyes. The sentry eyes were designed by the Luminot to protect their camps on Dark Ether. The Ing learned how to possess them and turn them on their former masters. Many still remain throughout Dark Ether, now serving the Ing as they served back. Hold up. Now serving the Ing as they served the Luminot before them. Most weapon types will stun the sentry eyes. Only charged light energy will destroy them. Okay. Wanna check out this too.
Recording to logbook.
Late pod. These Ing morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely on larger Ing for protection, as they have no way of fending off enemies. Damage from all weapons will harm them, but light-based weapons are superior. As we already know. Okay, let's see. All of these... now these are important scans, I will check them out. First, I will read this scan.
Recording to logbook.
Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. So, through my spiritual link to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge, that their last location in a light world can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple keys, hidden in creatures invisible to naked eyes. Okay, that explains about Sky Temple key locations. The time draws near. Hear the words of Akul. She they call champion of Ether. Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. Okay. This is a key that is on. The key of Akul has been placed. Its lock forever open. May the light of Ether shine upon our enemies forever. Okay, now this is the hint of your location. Steadfast Diesel, who shall disturb you among trees of holy ground.
Recording to logbook.
In a small corridor within the depths of High Fortress, he lies silently. In a small corridor. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Recording to logbook.
He no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of Holy Fortress. Yeah, that one. This is the entrance of Sanctuary Fortress, and the other one was in that small room where you can find Spider Guardian. The one who shall move the pillar of holy ground will see your soulless body. Shall move the pillar of holy ground. Move the pillar of holy ground. Which one was that?
Recording to
Move the pillar of holy ground. In a last, what did you see? Was it one of our gates closing, sealing the scorches land from our holy ground? Oh, like that. Some Aegon wastes, some are Aegon wastes, some are temple grounds, and some are lost his soul before a fortress in a scorched land. That's Aegon wastes.
recording to logbook.
She lies deep in a fortress of dry land. Yeah, Aegon wastes. Beside the march of raining land, she laid her body forever. Torvus spoke.
Recording to logbook.
With a perrer pod, he sleeps in a flooded temple. Yeah, that's underneath Torvus spoke. All right, we got them all. I like this detail that it changes its body, what it looks like after you've opened the pot. Oh man, I missed everything in Sanctuary Fortress. At least I get to see the final boss fight. Yep, I'm starting it now. And hey Ricardo, what's up? Wonder if there's anything in a lore about why Luminot bodies don't decompose. I think it was explained, but I just don't know. Let me just go read out a little bit lore. They mummified, but they don't like, yeah, they don't disappear fully. They are dead, but their bodies remain like fine, but you just can't, they can't come back alive anymore, fortunately. Alright, last save before the final boss fight. Let me go over here. Logbook, lore, Luminat lore, history, Golden Age. No, it's not here. Dark Age. I don't think there's like an explanation for this in lore. You have to like go and check out some scans around some other places. Conflict. First phase. Covering energy. Oh, I missed some scans for first phase, it seems. Same with second phase. Final phase I got. I'll miss some scans for those. This is like 2 scans. Yikes. I got everything here. Golden Age completed. Dark Age completed. Okay, so history is done. I just need to find conflict stuff, and I'm just gonna go check them out in a game. I'm gonna go and read it out from internet. So I missed some important scans for those. Oh yeah, I remember one is in Akon Wastes. I remember where that is. But it wouldn't take long to just go and Google it. Alright, let's find out what is Emperor Ing supposed to be with scans. Like its brethren, the Emperor Ing is a metaform. It has molded itself around the precious energy controller and will defend it to the death. Using its body as a shield and a weapon, destroy the tentacles it generates to weaken the creature and its defenses. Bioscans indicate that this is the eldest, strongest Ing in a horde, the Alpha and the Omega. It has absorbed enormous amounts of phazon energy into its body, mutating itself in a process. Apparently this power is not enough for the creature, as it is now siphoning energy from the final energy controller. So that's its eye. The Emperor Ing has exposed its main eye from which it can fire powerful energy beams. It is protected by a barrier shield, although not completely. The eye can be locked onto, but only direct shots will get past the shield. Okay. Now it makes a protective shield on it. Barrier. The heavily damaged Emperor Ing has entered a regenerate regenerative state inside a terrible healing shell. Tactical scans have detected 11 weak spots on the magnetically charged shell. Spider-ball travel is possible on the shell surface. Damage the weak spots with the explosives to crack the shell and expose the enemy within. Okay. Now it's time for the final form. Further exposure to Vason has mutated the Emperor Ring. The creature's energized heart is unstable. Beams of opposite polarity can damage the heart. Overloading the heart with energy may cause it to exceed critical mass. Alright, awesome. I know Screw Attack doesn't work, but I'll have to try it. Yeah, it doesn't work. They patched it on this version. Yep. Okay, which one you want? This one. I actually have to fight this normally, which I haven't done in a while. I'll say that much. It is a hard boss. It moves freaking a lot, and some of its attacks are just actually annoying. Especially the jump. Oh, you're doing that, huh? Give me some more health, please. More ammo, especially. Holy ammo, dude. Holy charge. You're baiting. You're not baiting. Are you gonna slide? Yes, you will. That's an attack that you don't see much. Kind of funny. Okay, what do you want? I don't have enough ammo for it. Please stay still. No, open the mouth. It didn't even hit it! Okay, I have one more. Oh. You're gonna charge, I know. There we go. Please, again, I want Dark Beam. Okay, I got it. Completed! Let's just get this back and we're done with the game. Then I'll go to the internet and I'll read out those remaining lore scans that I missed. Prime 2 incorporates Morph Ball the most in a more trilogy for boss fights. I love it. Hope Prime 4 does too. Yeah, same. Now, because we took that energy, Dark Ether is about to disappear because it doesn't have any more energy to stay like as a planet. At least that's how I would understand what's happening. Let's scan Dark Samus twice. She's had enough of us. One more fight, huh? Okay, tell me. Scans indicate that Dark Samus has absorbed tremendous levels of Phazon into her body. Too much, perhaps. She can vent Phazon energy in a form of destructive blasts and protective shields. No wonder she can do that then. Doing so will help her maintain stability. Exposure to Phazon has rendered her invisible to the Dark Visor. These new abilities, combined with her already formidable arsenal, place Dark Samus at the highest threat level. Okay. So no wonder she can use these attacks. Kamehameha, you know. Okay, what about this one? Dark Samus 4. Dark Samus has temporarily become a being of pure yet unstable Phazon energy. She can generate a shield that is invulnerable to all attacks. Save one blast. Save one blasts of Phazon energy itself. Use your charge beam to collect Phazon energy that she expels, then fire it back at her. Direct hits will overload and disrupt her essence. So that's why she takes damage from Phazon. It's the Phazon overload. She has absorbed so much energy now that she'll take damage from Phazon. Yeah, it is so easy to collect those pellets. Just hold it up like this. Let me see what happens when I hold the target on Dark Samus. Because those pellets cast in a really weird way towards you. Yeah, they move like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. On the original version, that the reason you want to take off the target is because it will homing attack all of those pellets towards you. That's why releasing is just better choice than letting it just trying to catch them by moving. Because a single shot from those pellets will just automatically make you lose that base on energy. So like this, everything homing attacks to my beam and that's it. Like, it's so easy that way. We're almost done. Come on. And we did it! Metroid Prime 2 beaten while focusing on lore. Even though I still missed a couple lore scans, why Dark Beam? It doesn't matter. I think it's better DPS to hit Dark Samus when she's out of that sphere. That's one reason why I like using Dark Beam. Okay. Metroid Prime 2 lore scans. Let's see it. Log guide. Logbook guide. Okay. I wanna read everything myself. Logbook. Here we go. Okay, conflict. I want it. I want some. Okay, I want some lore scans. I'll read these once credits are done. So that destroyed Dark Ether completely, and Ether has become whole. Now every Luminat that were in sleep are back in business. And the first one she looks at is definitely Umos. There's Umos. Oh yes. What a game though. Okay, let me read some lore scans here that I missed. I'll read probably everything that it was in a conflict. Okay. Okay. In time, we created machines to open rifts to our enemy's world. Okay, this one I missed. Heart of fruits. Anyway, volunteer scouts went through the rifts and found a twisted world, harsh and poisonous, a dark ether. They discovered that this world held the... Okay, I've read this, We developed crystals that brought... Yeah, I read this one too. We were not prepared to fight a long war. The forces of enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to enter war quickly without extended combat. Think about this one too. New weapons. I think new weapons... Okay, our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built a weapons to use this energy. Technique called overload energy targets. Eliminate them. We soon learned our error, as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon will dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. So that's why they made a light beam. In time, the Ing began to possess Luminot as well as creatures. Friends and family members became the enemy, spilling Luminot blood across the land. Desperate, we devised shielding to prevent Ing possession. It was effective but not perfect. Should the shielding fail, all Luminot were prepared to self-terminate rather than become a weapon for the Ing. I think I read this one too. The Sky Temple, yeah, I learned about that. Yeah, they talk about Emperoring in this one. Final Crusade. What desperate battle. I did miss something here though, I know that. Not the warriors sent to the Sky Temple return. Yeah, I read that one too. Massive Ing attack A massive Ing attack came to the land of... Oh, this one I missed. Okay. A massive Ing attack came to the land of Aegon. Soon the Temple Aegon was surrounded by the Horde, with no hope of salvation. Our gallant warriors were slain, and Aegon well to the enemy. Our blood chilled when we learned that the energy within the temple was drained. The Ing had found the energy transfer model and were using it as a weapon against us. Yeah, Torvus Fall, I also learned about that. Okay. Anything else? I did read these all, I think. Save station B. The Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more Vason to her, but she also crippled the stealth field. Okay, I did read this. Here's the scan that I was talking about. Angshet starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. But if she wants to believe in these Samus, or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, she can. And let's find that Angshet. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on a monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She will be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. That's before she died. So yeah, there's that scan. So yeah, what was this one about? Something's moving down there. Hello? I think Haley is losing it. He talks to himself. Yeah, there's Haley. Research, Ether, Dark Portal, Energy Controls, Umos, Dark Ether, Light Portal, Vason, Goon. Yeah, these are just some stuff. So yeah. Cool stuff, hey. Okay. Yes, I want to save. I think I'm done. I don't feel like playing Twilight Princess Randomizer. That would mean I wouldn't stream until Monday. With new challenges and new stuff to stream. Oh, this is so good. Oh, like, why is there no options? No. Why is there no Dark Samus music from Prime 3? Interesting. Let's see quickly. What concept art? Have these points now here. Are these just that you have to buy then? Bonus gallery. Prime 1 ship bumper stickers, screenshots tool. Ooh, so cool. She's sitting like on a throne. That's funny. In Prio. Fighting against Morganar. Or is she? Oh, she's not in the picture. As someone who only played 1 and 2, 3, is there any big mechanic or difference in 2 to know about? Ammo system is in play for Dark and Light Beam. You change between worlds, Light and Dark Ether. That's about it, really. What is that? Okay, what is the last one? In fight against Aurora Unit 313. Core. Wait, look at this chat. Is that... it looks like... Rundas one. These are Leviathans. Okay. Okay, I'll be done, everyone. I gotta get myself to edit a video. I really need to get this one done before Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm motivated. I need to get it done. I hope you enjoyed the stream, everyone. I beat Prime 2 again, but this time I was focusing on lore. And I think I went through most of the lores anyway, so I know about the game lore now. Now the third one is a lot more mystery to me because I know very little about that game's lore. But I know a little bit things, just not enough to understand everything. So yeah, I'll be done, everyone. On Monday I'll be back. I'll have to figure out what I will do though. If I get Mario Kart World Challenge done, I will be really happy with that too. I'll figure out if I can get that done as well during next week. So until Monday, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a good weekend. I appreciate your time checking out my stream.